Hey, John from Mighty here to talk about a really cool block that our team has made called the Interactive HTML block. This video is going to be a little bit longer than normal because there's a lot of rich functionality that I want to make sure we unpack. First, let's explain what an interactive is. With our example below, you can see that we've built a before and after application that allows you to see what designing in Rise looks like before and after Mighty existed. We were able to just use a juxtapose library. And then with HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, we can build this standalone application that can be bundled together in a zip file and then embedded directly into your course. Let's go ahead and dive into how this works. What you need to do is make sure to create a zip file that contains all of your HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and images that your interactive uses. We also require that you have an index HTML file at the root of your zip. So looking at an example, this is what your folder structure should look like. And when you create your zip, you need to make sure that you zip up the files and upload that instead of zipping up the folder that contains the files. This will ensure that your zip, when getting unpacked, contains an index HTML file at the root. Some other settings that we allow you to change is the interactive width. For our application we built, it works best with the medium width, but you can also go with a smaller design or the full width design. Let's say you've built an interactive that is fully responsive. You could go ahead and use the full width design and then using the content height and borders in order for it to show appropriately. Again, for us, we will use the medium width. The content height can be set within your interactive, and therefore the height of this block will make sure that it adjusts accordingly. You can also, if using a white background, show a border around your application and this white space in order to give it some breathing room. The last thing that you can do is inject additional CSS and JavaScript code to override any sort of functionality that you want inside of your interactive. This is a good use case for if you're getting an interactive from an external party and there are specific things that you want applied here, but you don't want to have to reapply those every time you create your interactive. As an example, we've got our juxtapose handle that is typically white, but let's say we want to change that to more of this purple color so it stands out better. You can just go ahead and apply that, and then every time we replace this zip with a different zip, it will reapply these styles for us. Another fun example is some JavaScript that we've written that will go through and create kind of a custom flash animation that allows the learner to see how it works before interacting with it. So this will go through and automatically adjust the images to show the before and after, but then as soon as the learner goes and grabs it, it will stop that process. So just some fun examples of what you can do with the custom HTML, JavaScript, and CSS inside of this interactive block. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to our team. And if you want our team to also help make more custom interactions for you, feel free to reach out.